1.
Hello, hello.
Good time. Caleb goes into a rage. I fly into a rage.
Caleb, you left your light on.
So, oh no, I made a mistake. I'm sorry, I'm switching around cameras.
I was trying to figure out if she called you an idiot Japanese or...
There we go. Hey, we're back, guys. This is Elysian Road.
And no one made any secret skill checks.
No, definitely didn't happen. Nope.
What secret skill checks? What are you talking about?
So, I mean, do we want to start there?
I mean, sure.
Okay. So, in terms of secret skill checks, I think we see that you guys have been having this conversation, right, about the Imperium, and are you happy with your overlords, so on and so forth, and we cut from there and we see Fergus. I think we like scan through the kitchen with the camera and we see that Fergus is not in the kitchen. He's not making truffles anymore. And then we go into the boys' bedroom and we see Fergus on his little computer.
Underneath his bunk on his little laptop. And then surrounding him is literal thousands upon thousands of dollars of fancy looking equipment that he kind of just stole and procured from himself from the storage bay. And then went to Lost and then regained and got stealth versions. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That's the thing that happened.
Oh yeah, Josh. Oh, I kind of cleared out the storage room of every single what's it called? Any single hacking tool that we had and computer tool. Got it all confiscated.
Okay.
But then I traded it for stealth versions, so I got us an upgrade.
What got upgraded? Sorry.
Everything that
Did
I
I
lost.
notice that they were
Oh, that's right.
upgraded?
Not yet.
I don't think so yet, yeah.
Okay.
So Fergus, you rolled a 13 there, looks like.
Yeah.
So what were you trying to do?
You can. Is this something that's yeah? Okay. Now I'm gonna hack her. What's crap? Akoto's PDA laptop data pad space thing that she has that everyone has because it's
Right.
They use PDAs now?
Compad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Compad. Yeah.
Data slab.
Yeah, one of those. Okay, yeah, sure. So, what are you looking for specifically?
Anything incriminating.
So Akoto, what kind of stuff does he find?
I mean, incriminating in what way? There's lots of stuff on there with about the White Sun Brotherhood. I guess you see that there's some research about mini nuclear generators and what they look like.
What?
And
As you do.
Yeah,
as you
Fergus.
do.
Yeah, I think you find right like, Akoto is interested in the generator, the prototype. You see some like a trail of paper, not paper, actual paper, but like a trail of data that leads you to think that she knows about this your employer and his prototype.
And I have the estimates of what it's worth by it, and I would say underneath the estimates, maybe a star, willing to negotiate below it.
I like that.
And yeah, that's probably about it. Just White Sun Brotherhood stuff, and then that stuff about the prototype.
So it's like information on like the cell of the White Sun Brotherhood that's on Bratislav, like the tattoo parlor, those sorts of things.
Okay. Well, I make a copy of all of that and put it in my storage unit,
Okay.
which is an actual thing I have. My stealth storage unit. Sorry. And then I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I basically I just chill for a while under my
So,
bed.
If it's a stealth storage unit, does that mean it's like painted black with like red stripes or something on it to make it look all fancy?
It's actually
like-
invisible.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, if it wasn't like completely invisible, then in general a storage unit's pretty stealthy in and of itself, being a passive data storage unit. But
It's a space UPS drive.
sci-fi.
Did you say UPS drive?
Yeah, man. In space, I can just add drive and letters, and then it makes sense.
Uninterruptible power supply drive.
It's a little brown truck. That's just,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
really
honestly,
stealthy,
that
Okay.
acronym makes sense till uninterrupted power supply.
The thing with the no, because that's an actual thing.
Right.
Is an
Yes,
uninterruptible
it
power
makes
supply.
sense.
Now, I keep myself.
Don't you
a
love it when
list
you
of-
come up with bullcrap, Jared, and it actually makes sense?
I keep for myself a list of projects to make, and now I need to add UPS USB stick.
Caleb, remember when I beat you at Scrabble Slam a bunch, just making up words that were real?
That were actually real, yes.
Yeah. Mung.
Among, yep.
Great one. A mung bean. That was great. Got
Mhm.
that from Chowder.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. I know about Mung from Chowder.
I'm just like, hey, everything in there's a food, so it's taking a risk.
Wow.
Okay, so Fergus, what do you do with this information besides put it in a storage unit?
I mean, I guess Evelyn's kind of been my confidant, so go talk to Evelyn.
She hates me though.
Hey Evelyn, what's up?
Hi.
Man, you seem angry. What's up? See, you're getting somewhere. Anger's an emotion.
Gosh.
And she kind of remembers our previous conversation, and she's like, "We should kill Akoto."
Ooh, that's quite a jump. I mean, that's kind of a jump from anger.
Do you
I think-
disagree?
I mean, I mean, not objectively, but morally, kind of.
So we're
Oh,
going
hey.
to kill her then.
I mean, you should take a look at all this. I stole it from her space drive with hacking. And I show him everything. And then we
I'm
have to
just-
re-explain what it all is for Connor, because he's probably playing a game. Right,
Yeah.
Connor?
Yep. 100%.
Man.
So,
You know me too well.
There's stuff about the White Sun Brotherhood faction in Bratislav and kind of like about the tattoo parlor and any other groups that may be in Bratislav. And then there's information about the prototype that you guys are carrying, what it would look like. There's like some numbers written to the side of what we're thinking it's worth. And then some stars underneath that next to words saying willing to negotiate.
Okay. Well,
So does
Why
this
don't we
make you
just
want
kill
to
her?
kill her more or less?
neither.
I mean, they might want to pay more for the thing than they do. Than the Imperium. I
Do
said
you
it
think we can
first.
do that with or without killing her?
I mean, I guess you could kill her afterwards. Or we could sell it to them, kill them, and then sell it again. Or we could sell it to one of them.
You guys are the worst.
That would
I'm
involve
not-
a lot less killing.
I'm not interested in the money.
I mean,
I
you
do
kind of
not
need. I mean, do you trust the Imperium?
No.
So, are you gonna kill the Imperium tomorrow too, or?
I'm willing to go along with the Imperium's plan because of Till, or Till's plan in regard to the Imperium. But this woman needs to die.
Suddenly I have a plan in regards to the Imperium?
In terms of just like
For
selling
selling,
them, like
yeah, that
selling
we're
them
that
all.
we're going to go sell it to them.
Okay,
Yeah.
like doing
You're the
what
one
we
who
were
found the
contracted
Yes.
to do.
You
Yes.
found the contract. I was just the one who talked to him
Yeah.
while you were on the can. That was a great scene.
It was.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
I mean, we don't really like need to kill her. That's kind of mean. Like, I'm for killing space pirates, but I mean, she hasn't done anything directly against us yet. I mean, if she like attacks someone, yeah, perfect. But I mean, she doesn't. She seems, like she's totally in it for herself, but we're also totally in it for ourselves. I can respect that in a way.
And if we start just killing people who are just in it for themselves, I seriously doubt that we'll last much longer. Give it our own moral compass.
Eventually our own moral compass will turn around and point back at us. And then what do
Exactly.
we do?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think she just gets angry, honestly. And she's like, I'm done talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Good talk, Evelyn. I guess I'm gonna go show Till. Till's not as angry.
He's just grumpy today.
To be fair, it's not without reason.
All right, are we gonna go to a different scene, or am I gonna talk to Till?
I
Yeah,
mean, I
Akoto.
would have been there first.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Akoto was gonna go talk to Tell first. Yeah, so
yeah,
let's
and
do
then
that one.
on the way, if I ran into any other like NPC crew members,
There are none of those actually.
that did they take that? Didn't they have that one person who was on there?
You mean the
we
character that
had-
you're playing right now?
No.
No, we had like the medical crew, but
Yeah, that medical
dropped
crew.
them
Yeah,
off.
they dropped them off.
Okay, she got dropped off. Okay, so I go to talk to Till
Till's in the back.
and kind of wander around because I don't know where I'm going and nobody's helping me.
I need to double check,
So-
but I think I paid for a drone last time and didn't actually acquire it. Right, Caleb?
I think you did. I think you got it.
You bought a drone at some point.
Stalker drone. Okay, yep. With wrong keyboard. Okay, I did. Yeah, so Till's in the back fiddling with his stalker drone.
Okay, is the room unlocked or would I have to ring the doorbell?
I think it's unlocked unless it's like a special room that people want to get in.
That's not locked.
Okay, so I walk in and I kind of go, did you finish your coffee yet?
Yeah, I apologize for earlier. What's up?
I was just kind of asking around and I wanted to see, how do you feel about the Imperium?
That's a question. Sure, politics is an appropriate conversation for a space flight.
Well, I think it's appropriate for where I'm trying to take the conversation.
I can see that much.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, Caleb,
Mm-hmm.
the pirate encounter from my past that I don't think we showed on screen yet, did that take place in Imperium-controlled space or outside?
Probably outside.
Okay. And
Because I think most of your running was like in the north part of the sector, with the like people around the Athens Association and those
with the convoys.
those systems. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You know, the Imperium and I, we kind of leave each other alone. I don't mess with their stuff. They don't mess with my stuff, and we get along. I'm not a fan, but
Oh, okay.
not
Okay.
necessarily an enemy.
Well, have you ever heard of the White Sun Brotherhood?
I love how Akoto's literally just like going around like asking, no, have you heard of our Savior Lord Jesus, White Sun Brotherhood?
He will provide.
Gosh.
Obligatory no check. I'm not doing a no check with wisdom, thank you. Or with strength, sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, you know basically what I said to Evelyn.
Okay. I know that the White Sun Brotherhood thinks of themselves as peacekeepers, but they're revolutionaries and troublemakers.
Well, we try not to make trouble except for the Imperium.
Mm-hmm.
So, look, I know what you have on board,
Do you?
and so does the White Sun Brotherhood. And we think that it could be very dangerous in the hands of the Imperium. We know that they can use it to destroy planets if they develop technology for that.
Planets.
It's very powerful.
That's a little extreme, don't you think?
No, not from the research that we've done. From trying to see what the Imperium can do with this.
I mean,
Which
I
is
get that they can, but would they?
I mean, I feel like they've made very nonsensical decisions before,
Yeah, but like,
and
there's a line, you
unnecessarily
know?
violent. I mean, I'm just letting you know. So that's the research that we've seen.
Say that I believe you. That this device can power a planet killer. Are you threatening me?
Besides that ego, are you going to use that planet killer on me?
No.
Like,
And I like look really taken aback the fact that like especially if you really do know about the White Sun Brotherhood and I'm a member, that you think I'm going to threaten to destroy you with that. I'm like, oh my gosh, no.
all I'm putting together here is that I have apparently a piece of powerful technology in my hold that your organization thinks could be used to destroy millions or billions of people. And now you're here. And I can't help but feel threatened that maybe you'd do something drastic. See, the trouble with
I'm
noble
here to make
types
an offer.
is that they kind of go off the rails a bit if you put them in a corner. And I don't know enough about the White Sun Brotherhood But they strike me as the noble type, so.
I
You're gonna
mean,
threaten me.
no,
Just
we
say
just. I think you've taken what I've been saying completely wrong. I'm just here to make an offer.
Ah. Okay. We can work with that.
So I have the knowledge of like I don't have it written down. However much the Imperium would be offering.
Right. So the Imperium is offering what was it, 70 million? Yeah, 70 million credits.
And I demanded 80 million on the call.
Which, I mean, I wouldn't know that.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, Akoto, the White Sun Brotherhood definitely does not have that kind of money. And so, basically, your play here, if you're trying to offer like a negotiation, is we'll give you like tens of millions of credits. Like I think your offer is probably like, I think you're confident that the White Sun Brotherhood could probably muster up like 30 million maybe. Like that would be the absolute highest they could go. But your play would be trying to pull on their heartstrings and be like, listen, you can't give this to the Imperium.
Right.
If you give it to us, like we'll do good things with it and you'll still get money, but you won't be helping this evil organization.
Right. Okay, so I just go, I know the Imperium is offering 70 million for this. I don't know how much of it is going to you all because I know you're just kind of the delivery. Obviously, somebody else is getting a large portion of it. But it's kind of scary if the Imperium is willing to pay 70 million credits for this very powerful prototype. Does that not strike you as concerning of if they value it so much, the damage that they could do with this?
To be fair, I saw the 70 million figure. I didn't particularly ask what for.
Right, and
You tend to ask too many questions in my line of work and you get in trouble.
well, if now that I'm bringing it to your attention, do you not think that they would be doing some very dangerous and evil things with it?
What's 70 million credits though?
Thing is,
So keep in mind, the Peter Botten, your employer, will get most of that.
Right, that's why I'm like,
Oh, that's right. We get like
You
a million
guys-
or something.
yeah, you guys aren't going to be
I
getting.
talked him up to a decent number.
Also, we could just kill him and then.
It
Yeah,
was, I think it was
session.
1% of it, so I think it was 700,000 credits.
I feel like I talked him up to 1.5, but
1.5 mil?
1.5%.
Or 1.5%?
Oh yeah.
Oh, because that was going to be like a million. I think. Oh, okay, I think that's what it was, right? Like it was going to be
Yeah,
a
if
million
get
flat.
topped off at a million, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Remember that being a big deal. So, you're asking me to breach contract, sell it to somebody other than the original owner. And let me guess, you can't afford to pay the 70 mil.
I can afford to pay you more than whatever you're going to be getting.
That's a better number, but
Is there any
thing
way, like,
is,
would I be able to make a talk roll to help convince?
well, see, I'm still trying to work through this as a player in terms of how Till's gonna respond and how
Talk roll might help you figure it out.
I think this ought to work. That's maybe, like, Till's not convinced that the Imperium's just gonna start going around blowing up planets.
I mean, that's basically literally what they did to the planet that. I mean, they didn't blow it up, but they just took it over and killed a bunch of people on it.
That
Our
is
planet
actually a
will-
significant difference, David. I hope you realize this.
You can kill most of the people on the planet, or just blow the planet up. It's really not.
You don't have to waste any more resources if you just blow it up.
Yeah, it's
You
why you should
have
just be
this
like
generator.
exterminatus.
Right.
See,
If you
it'll
just
be
don't
even
want the
better
planet.
then. They'll be economically responsible and not waste resources to blow up the planet.
Or maybe they'll just do it more because it's easier.
Right.
But
Exactly.
it's like,
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
What?
yeah, you
See, now
reduce
all
it
they
to
need is
ash.
they just need a miniature gravity well generator, and they could just recycle the planet, blow it up, pull the asteroid field back together, and they've got a brand new planet, fresh and ready for colonies and miners.
That's not a bad idea.
We could market this.
We should
Make
become
it-
the Imperium's PR department.
Gosh.
I don't want to be PR. I want to be an ideas man.
I'll be PR, you be the ideas man. It's perfect. Everyone trusts a little kid in a suit.
As we've seen so clearly.
Only if there's two standing on top of each other, and then in a suit.
Nice.
See, what's gonna keep the Imperium from coming? Say I agree, right? Say you agree to pay us 3 mil for the prototype, right? Just direct to us 3 mil, all right? What's to keep the Imperium from coming, knocking on my door, breathing down my neck, asking me where'd that prototype go? Because I
Yeah.
can guarantee that the Imperium ain't gonna come in here all soft-spoken, being like, "Can you guess what the White Sun Brotherhood's gonna do with this thing?" They're gonna be walking in here saying, "Can you guess what I'm gonna do with these pliers in your fingernails?" So, you see my problem here.
Well, that's the White Sun Brotherhood would be able to offer their protection,
Mm-hmm.
which clearly worked for your niece and her friend. I don't really know what's going with friend. Oh,
Okay, this is a story. Spit it out. Start to back,
Oh,
front to back, start to finish, all the way through. Let's go.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know you didn't know about this. So I was in White Sun Brotherhood. We have a group that owned a tattoo parlor,
Mm-hmm.
and your little niece and Ode came in there yesterday wanting some tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, very shortly after that, we were raided, and we've never had that kind of raid before. Nobody was even heard whispers of us being found out. It was very strange out of nowhere, and I clearly got the two of them back to you safely.
Mm-hmm. Did they come back with tattoos?
Well, they
Under our clothes.
they already started getting the tattoos in the parlor. Yeah.
And then you finished
Okay.
Odes for him.
I mean, I'm not going to say that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is that my niece and her friend walk into a perfectly normal tattoo parlor that happens to be under the protection of the White Sun Brotherhood.
No,
And lo and behold, the Imperium shows up, and now you've
I
got
don't-
problems.
I really don't know how we were found out.
Who knows?
Who knows? It couldn't have been a 12-year-old boy aboard the ship right now.
14,
Oh,
I think.
14.
No,
I don't
you're
know.
13.
13, yeah.
Split the difference. 13.
He's a teenager now, get it right.
But all I'm saying is I mean, how many people did we have to defend ourselves from? A good amount. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't remember specifics. It was some like, because it was a whole like SWAT team basically.
Were they outnumbered 60-1?
Not that much, no.
Not that
Was
much.
there a firefight?
Baptized in
Yes.
fire? 60-1 or 40-1? It'd be 40-1, not 60-1. My bad.
Yeah.
60-1 would be sword face the gun.
I think you're making a
Different
reference
song.
that I don't understand.
Different
Yeah,
album.
I don't think I got this one either.
Sabaton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The song Shiroyama.
Yeah.
It's
So I
about
mean,
them.
yeah. I just say there was a whole SWAT team coming in, and I safely got your crew back to you, and left no enemy survivors.
Jeez. Isn't there a lying roll?
See,
Isn't that a thing?
Let's talk.
that reads like a threat.
No, I'm just letting you know we're able to protect what we want to protect.
Mm,
We don't aim to get in fights, but when one comes to us, we can protect what is ours.
So it's a positive threat.
It's a we're able, if you're concerned about the Imperium coming after you, like, and you're saying they're not gonna like be soft-spokenly like, oh, can we have this? Well, we're fine at protecting, we just don't seek out attacking first.
It's an assurance.
so,
Yeah.
say I believe you. And go along with this. What's to keep you from blowing up planets?
I mean, you know about our brotherhood. We're not a violent group. We want to use the energy to be able to help people and help people survive without the Imperium.
Also, Till, you would know that the Brotherhood wouldn't have the same kind of funds that the Imperium would to develop something like that.
Okay. See, you've put me in a tough spot. How do I know that? How do I believe you? Why should I believe you that you're actually a member of this brotherhood? Just walking up here asking people how they feel about the Imperium.
I mean, I guess I would take out my compad and I could show him like my information that I have, I guess. I don't really know how, I don't know if there's like a brotherhood like tattoo or like brand I have on my body that I have taken for the brotherhood of a white sun branded on half of my face. I don't know.
No, yeah, nothing quite as overt. You probably have, like a call sign or something that you could bring up on your data pad. That's like, look, I have this information on the White Sun Brotherhood, and here, look, this is the symbol, so something like that.
Yeah, so I just kind of show you the information on my compad and say this is all the proof I have. I mean, there's no defining mark of a
there's no official document that
Right.
sealed with.
I don't have an ID card for the brotherhood.
Fair enough.
And also I pull up and show the prototype saying like, this is what the brotherhood has. If I wasn't part of the brotherhood, how would I know that the prototype exists? Not many people have the resources and knowledge about that.
Well, David did straight up tell your character last session.
He did?
I'm sorry, what did I say?
I
No,
think
he said that you had something expensive.
Yeah, I was very vague.
I think it's a little
said
vague
was
about it, yeah.
very
Yeah.
vague.
I mean, I have like a picture of like what the prototype looks like.
mhm.
Yeah, I just picture like suspicions, and then she was like, "I'm pretty sure this is what we're looking for."
That was mostly just to hit it. What's his name?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I figured, but
Love you.
love you too, Jared.
So this is gonna take a little thinking.
Let's just sell it and we'll figure it out as we go.
Give me a couple hours. Let me think it over.
In character hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were being funny.
I don't want to like be like, yeah, let's just postpone the session till I can come up with an
Well,
idea
I
of what my
assume-
character's going to do tomorrow morning.
But
And let's check back next week on Elysian Road after Josh has thought this idea through.
can I knock on the door?
Yeah.
Okay, I knock on the door. Or no, I mean I ring the really annoying doorbell.
Someone is at the door.
Yes.
Huh.
The drone in my hands wakes up and buzzes angrily at the door.
And I guess as I hear that,
Intruder, intruder, intruder.
as I hear the doorbell go, I say, "Okay, I guess I'll go back to my room to let you think." And I guess I go out, and I would probably be passing Ode, so he knows that I've been in there talking. And then I just go back to my room, which I don't know where it is on the ship.
I think you were sleeping in Dylan and
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay.
What's up, Ode?
are we leaving soon? I'm going a little stir crazy. Just curious.
Yeah, I think so. I need to catch up on what happened yesterday.
Oh, not much, you know.
I take
But,
it you had a bit of an adventure?
I mean,
Always.
I make life fun. It's just what I do. Anyways, yeah. So we heading out.
Okay. There's no story you want to tell me about tattoo parlors and Imperial soldiers?
Nope. There's no story that I want to tell you about tattoo parlors.
Very well.
An accurate statement. Although, if you want to see the tattoo that I'm not going to talk about, I do have one. You can see. And then I roll up my sleeve, and this is Banff down my arm. And there's like guns. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of red and scabbed over now.
Till just rolls his eyes like.
I know, right? It's awesome. Anyways, yeah, we should probably get out of here.
Hey, you know, at least Koto's story is corroborated now. He's got a tattoo.
He has a tattoo. I'll give him that.
Oh, also, so she agreed to pay like standard or like normal fare, except that my tattoo got interrupted when the stuff didn't happen, and she finished it here, and I told her that we'd give her a discount. So that's a thing that's happening. But anyways, I just figured.
So what you're telling me is that you paid full price
No,
for a
I didn't.
service that you didn't get all of.
I didn't pay anything until
She offered to pay full price for passage, and you decided to give her reduced price for finishing the service that she already paid for?
No. So here's what happened. What happened was we went in. I got half the tattoo. A bunch of people got shot. Then we left, so I didn't pay anything for it. Then I was like, I only have BA, and that's not. I mean, BA is cool, but it's not Banff. So I was like, all right, can you finish the tattoo? And apparently she's good at that, and our autodoc can do it. So we did, and that was for the this kind of thing. And also, I was the one that suggested she pay full price, and then I can't remember. Out of character, I can't remember why you suggested there be a discount. And then I said you should finish the tattoo for a discount. But yeah, basically it's like, yeah. And then she was like, well, maybe I can get a discount. And I was like, well, I have an unfinished tattoo, so cool. And that's what happened.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, I got up to speed, even though I was not intending to tell that story, but it happened.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank
no
you
problem.
for helping.
Yeah, so What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
we'll be leaving
Yeah.
soon. Exactly how soon, I'm not sure.
Cool. All right.
I think it's probably when Fergus comes, because not only did you need to talk with him about what the negotiations were, but also he has information for you.
Yeah, because that was going to be Till's next stop.
Yeah.
But I was kind of hedging until he showed up because I knew he was coming.
Yeah.
I think the drone buzzes again angrily toward the door before the VA detects it. Or VI detects it.
Yeah.
Someone is at the door.
Who's there? Come in.
Is it the pizza?
Hey, Till. Hi.
Fergus.
You can tell Fergus is still a little shameful that he poisoned you.
Shameful or ashamed?
Ashamed, yeah.
I was going to say.
Both.
There's a difference.
All of the above. So
Important difference.
I have good news, bad news, more good news, and kind of a mixture of the two.
So long as it so long as it doesn't involve date cakes. What's up?
No. Oh, okay. I negotiated up to 80 million. Kind of.
You did.
Kind of. We're still in the talks.
Mm-hmm.
I lost, and I list every single thing that I lost.
So you list a whole bunch of really expensive equipment that he lost from the storage locker.
But the good news is I got all of it back except upgraded versions that are stealthy and can be snuck into port.
Uh-huh.
So that's one of the good newses. And
Do
then
you have any new tattoos you want to show me?
No, I'm not stupid.
Get here.
Fair enough.
I'm
I
just
mean,
a
if you
bad
want a
cook.
tattoo, I'm still on the ship.
I actually have a rainbow like right above my butt crack. No, no, Fergus doesn't actually say it. And the mixed news is, yeah, hey, I hacked all this information using the equipment that I got on the lady on our ship.
Mm-hmm.
I hacked her stuff, and then I'm like, here you go.
So you see
Right.
basically all of the
Follow
information that
and-
Akoto already showed you.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What if
I
I
follow in
told you
behind Fergus.
you could have just asked Dakota, and she probably would have told you all this?
I like this way better.
I don't disagree. How'd you crack that, by the way?
I'm proficient in programming.
You can hand wave some programming term that will impress Till
Yeah.
because
Oh
it's a
yeah,
masterful programming role.
I just use the backslab to hack her. What's it called? Her data slab
Compad.
compad. I'm sorry. I have a long list of stuff.
Till walks around with a data slab, so. Is the data slab the previous generation of tech?
I don't know.
Maybe.
There are two different ones. It's Compad and Data Slab are two separate things. I don't know.
I
What
think
the
one is
difference
basically a
exactly.
cell phone, one is like a laptop.
I didn't even have to use the stiletto charge, which is good because those are expensive.
What? A stiletto charge? Is that
It's basically a hand wavium that says you can beat any hack roll. It says it says you automatically if you use it.
That's stupid. And also, what does that have to do with a stiletto? It's what?
Because a stiletto is a small dagger that you slide in between the ribs and kill people very effectively with.
Mhm.
Right.
What's the type of
It
heel?
has nothing to do with hacking at all.
Also a type of heal.
It is a weapon that slides in between the cracks of a security system and kills it effectively.
I feel like there were a lot of places they could have gone. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways.
And I did. Ooh, yeah. There's also one other kind of mixed news. Yeah. Ode kind of basically told her we had the exact,
I'm pretty sure I'm still in here,
Thing.
aren't I?
She knows.
Oh, okay.
She cornered me. She confronted me about it.
I'm still in the room, right?
Yes.
Evelyn, Connor, were you trying to say something?
Well, I was just gonna walk in behind him so I can hear this conversation.
Okay.
Like hear and be able to communicate, but I have nothing to say yet.
Okay.
Well,
So
if I am present, I deny that because that isn't accurate.
Oh, okay. Sorry. He said, and I quote, "Yeah, we're carrying something super technical and rare and expensive."
Do you know what a quote means?
I'm paraphrasing.
That's the opposite of a quote.
It's
Get
not the
outta here.
opposite of a quote, but it is different
Yeah.
from a quote.
I mean, a quote is saying exactly what they said. Paraphrasing is summarizing.
He's 13. It's fine.
pretty-
Right. I mean, I think the difference between the opposite of a quote would be like a misquote, right? Like saying something they didn't say.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I meant like the functional opposite, not the you're doing it wrong opposite.
Yeah.
So I kind of took the giant. So I kind of took it out of the super obvious box that it was in, and made it out to be a Trojan horse. Because we totally get that reference because we're in the space future. And
That's
then-
actually a common story.
yeah. Oh,
The
and
city
then I
of
hid it under my
Troy.
bed.
Granted, it's a space colony of Troy, and it's
Mhm.
a Trojan.
Yeah.
Trojan
virus.
spaceship.
Mhm.
Because
Why not?
they sent him a giant space statue that had space marines in it. And they
So,
broke
yeah, the
down the
big
space
fan- yeah.
walls and won the space war.
Space war
Mhm.
against the space
War,
people.
the Great
Yes.
Space.
The Space Trojan War.
Yeah.
And
The
it's
space
the
Trojans.
It was over the space captain or space queens of space.
And
Well,
then
it also Helen could also be the face that launched 1,000 ships. Just
the
spaceship.
face that launched 1,000 spaceships.
Yes.
That's amazing. Ugh.
So yeah, I kind of hid it underneath my bed. But don't worry, it's fine. It's just in a different box now. The one that's not super obvious.
So you touched it.
No, I touched the protective casing that it was in. Because it was in the box, and then within the box is the protective casing. So I took it out and then put it in a different box. So really, I only just touched the boxes. Didn't actually touch the thing itself. It's the semantics.
So
But it's
Akoto,
under my bed.
Roll on
I'm
the
wondering,
YouTube.
Akoto, if you're trying to like listen in on this, or if you're trying to look
I
for the
spoke to-
thing.
I was literally about to message you, being like, "Can I be looking around for the things?" that
Uh-huh.
we-"
Yeah.
Just like, and if anybody says anything to me, my cover story is I'm just exploring the ship and seeing what my new home is going to be for a little bit. Okay, so
I'm trying to think what
do I
the
need
role
to
would be.
roll to try and find it?
Probably notice.
Wisdom base.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. 7.
Well, you find the giant box that it was obviously in before.
And I find that it's not in there.
Well, yes. So do you
I
look
mean,
inside, kind
the
of
box is locked, so
Oh, okay.
And a 7
there-
is a borderline roll too, right?
thing?
Mhm. I mean that's only to finding it, not to opening it. She could roll a program.
Right, that's what I was about to say. I don't know how it's locked. Like, how is
Yeah,
it
it's like an
locked?
electronic lock. If you want to try to program like to unlock it, you could do that.
I want to pick up the box and see how heavy it is.
Oh, trust me, it's suitably heavy. I put something else in it.
So yeah, I think it's like a small like metal crate,
Okay.
metal box. Yeah, it's heavy, but not too heavy.
Okay, so I guess I leave it where it is and just like file that away, that I know that there's something there.
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to just like keep looking around and like keep my eye out on any doors that the ship has if I'm gonna have to try and take something in.
Right, look for the escape pods, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So we cut back to that conversation with Till.
So we're gonna, do the deal, or what's going on, Till?
So, the White Sun Brotherhood believes that the Imperium wants to destroy planets with this thing. And they're willing to pay us directly for it.
Would I have also had like evidence on my comm pad that the Imperium could build something like any intelligence that we've gathered from the Imperium that so there was also that on the comm pad showing that there has been research about it.
Yeah.
Are there any other bases and locations and more information on like your branch on your pad?
Yeah, so there would be any more like locations that we'd have in Bratislav. So I don't know what.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, there's a couple of other like safe houses that you probably have access to the location of now, that are in Bratislav. Yeah.
I say to Till, I'm pretty confident that I could definitely get us 80, maybe 85 mil with all this information I got from her on her pad. So aside from, knowing that she knows about our thing, it has information about the rebels. So pretty confident. Get 85.
From Makoto?
What? No, from the Imperium.
Oh, I was like, what? For sure she said that wasn't the thing. Okay, gotcha.
And I mean, oh, no, I'm not going to say this part. This part is for me. Sorry, boys.
Cool. So we should get out of here.
Oh, there's one more thing I want to say to Till when we're alone. That's not a big thing. I just want to Till, I'm really sorry that I poisoned you. Can I roll a talk check to see if I've earned your forgiveness?
Is that somebody's goal?
Maybe. It depends how this roll goes. Till, buddy.
Josh
vanished.
Yeah, he vanished.
Oh.
No.
That's unfortunate. I guess that's a no.
So let's go ahead and just take our second break there,
right.
and we'll come back and figure out the rest when we come back. We'll be right back with more Elysian Road. Stick around.